Hello, this is Jermaine again. I'm not going to give my name over again. I want to talk to you guys about this whole rioting stuff. We've chosen our president. You guys were giving you younger people, older people, because what I saw on the debate when Trump won is a little mix of everybody in the pot. You younger people had some of you, if you were of age, had an opportunity to vote. Did you go out and vote? If you did go out and vote, I could understand you being a little ticked off. If you didn't go out and vote and you were of age, you have no reason to complain. As far as Hillary goes, and as far as Trump goes, with Hillary, have you guys even researched what she did? Have you guys ever, and some of what you are griping about happened before you were born. So you're not even caught up on where you need to be in order to start complaining. Okay, as far as Donald Trump goes, okay, he was elected president. There's some things in his past that he is ashamed of. And you can tell there's a little medium there. Because all you heard during this whole debate, even though the news media was downing him, and there's some good journalistic people who were trying to tell you everything Hillary did, and you guys wouldn't accept it. You guys wouldn't look at the facts. You guys' only complaint, your only reasoning with Hillary is because she was a woman. And I'm going to be blunt in saying this. That's just like with Barack Obama. Your only issue when it was time to vote was because he was black. You thought it was cool to have the first black president in office. I understand that. But you have got to look deeper into the situation. Just like with Hillary, you have to look deeper into the situation. There are things still going on now that Hillary is involved in that you guys aren't seeing. And as far as some of the issues that Trump has, he wants to secure the border. He is not trying to kick everybody out. And that's what you have to realize. He is not trying to kick everybody out. If you're legal, you can stay. If you're not legal and you try to enter America to hurt America, you have to leave. If you're here illegally, you have to leave. Again, you guys have probably seen my postings. It would be like if you had a yard and I came into your yard unannounced. I came into your house unannounced. And I started making myself at home. What would you do? Would you allow me to come into your house, get whatever I wanted to, hit on your mom, hit on your dad, or hit on your sister, come in there and kill your sister, kill your mom and dad, threaten your family, what would you do? You would tell me to get out, wouldn't you? Why? Because you love your family. You want to protect your family. And that's all that Donald Trump is trying to do. On the other hand, you have Hillary. It's like a divorce situation. Mom and dad. Donald Trump being the dad, you're Hillary being the mom. You don't like daddy's rules, so you're going to throw a fit. The judge says that you have to go with your dad because he has a better future for you than your mom. And all you want to do is, instead of accepting what the judge says, you want to throw a fit. I don't want to go with mom because mom will let things happen, and mom is way nicer than dad. What you don't understand is Donald Trump is not trying to hurt you. He is trying to help you. And all you're hearing, and the news media should be responsible for this, is the negativity. They weren't bringing out the good things Trump had to say. They were bringing out the things that Hillary had to say. The good that Hillary did, and to be quite honest with you, I don't think Hillary did anything good. But you guys have been brainwashed by your television, by what the media says, by what everything says. You cannot think for yourselves because you have mainstream media thinking for you. Just like with the Sandy Hook thing. You guys didn't research that. You guys didn't find out that there was nobody who died at Sandy Hook. You just took their word for it. You took the mainstream media's word for it. Why? Because some punks wanted to push an agenda. Adults and teens and kids alike. You guys never looked into that because you wanted to believe that Barack Obama was innocent, and everybody around this, and what they're really doing is trying to take your guns away, and these people that were involved in it were trying to take your guns away and scam America. But you guys, little kids got killed. I'm going to tell you something. Little kids did not get killed. Boston bombing, same thing. You guys went off of what the media says. You cannot think for yourself. And some of you people that are in the middle class or the high class, the hate groups, and I'm not condoning the Black Panthers, the gangs, the KKK, these groups that are self-hating. I believe Obama is going to get rid of them. And I liked the article today I read that Obama's going to crack down on burning of the flag. You guys don't like the country? You guys can move out. You guys do not like our country, you can move out. So before you react to something, you need to research it. You need to do your research. And you need, in the news media, I'm going to tell you something. And to the president, first of all, to the president, please do your duty. Please track down this Searles guy. Please get these rioters off the streets, because it's not riot. It's not a protest anymore. It's not a peaceful protest. It is I didn't get my way, so I'm going to go and make everybody else's life miserable. That is not how America should be ran. Just like that guy, that white fella that got beat by the black thugs. That's not. They did that because he voted for Trump. That was his right. And by you punks beating him up, that wasn't for you. Just because you didn't like Trump doesn't mean you take it out on anybody else. And that's what I'm saying. These parents, there's no parents around. And I know we go back to that. We used to do that in the 80s. But don't infringe on somebody else's right just because you don't like your situation. And these schools that are using letting these kids skip out of school and using these therapy dogs, you might as well get used to it. Because there's going to be, as long as you're alive, there's going to be elections. You're going to have to learn how to cope. Stop being spoiled little brats. And Mr. Obama, please. You want a smooth transition? Please take care of the rioting. If I was president, or if I was, and mayors also, please take care of the rioting. Because if I was you guys, this continues, I would up the ante. Anything gets ruined, everybody that was on that bus of Searles would be charged. Or anybody that was put in jail would be charged for the damages. I would set a curfew, and if you break that curfew, you get a $10,000 judgment filed against you, and you get time in jail. Your parents would have to pay that, or a $50,000 judgment even. It's time to stop letting the kids run this country. They already run the homes. They already run the schools because we're pussies. Excuse my language. And we don't want to stand up to them. That has got to stop. And it's got to stop now. Because if it doesn't stop, it's like your child, truly. If you, at five years old, if you don't have a grip on that child, by the time they're a teenager, they're going to run you over. And that's all Trump is doing. He's setting limits. And I hope and I pray that he sets, excuse my language again, some damn good limits. Because what is going on is ridiculous. Thank you.